Hi, my name is Karen. I'm back for part two of dissecting the Kendrick Lamar Superbowl show for boomers and Gen X people who are new to rap and didn't know what was going on. So I'll just start with a little bit on who Kendrick Lamar is because you got to say, who's this guy if you have no idea what rap is. So he was born in 1987 in Compton, California. Him and his family lived in Section 8 housing, and they were reliant on food stamps and on welfare for a while and experienced homelessness. Although he's not a member of any particular gang, he grew up with close affiliations to a couple of gangs. West Side Pirates, I think. He was raised secular, but he occasionally attended church with his grandmother, and he is known to have said that he's felt spiritually unsatisfied going to church due to what he called a one sided nature of the scriptures or the sermons. He was introduced to police brutality after experiencing the first day of the 1992 LA riots. And when he was 5 years old, he witnessed a murder for the first time outside of his apartment unit when he was sitting outside. He went to Centennial High School, and while he was there, he was starting to do some rapping under the name of K. Dot. He graduated in 2005, and that very same year after graduated, he signed with Top Dog Entertainment and began his formal career as a rapper. He is a 2018 Pulitzer Prize winner for music, first musician outside of the classical and jazz genres to receive that honor. He has 22 Grammys. He's got a Brit Award, four American Music Awards, Billboard Awards, MTV Video Awards, 37 BET Hip Hop Awards, and he was named in Time's most 100 influential people in the world in 2016. So this guy is a heavyweight. He was also Rolling Stone included three of his works in its 500 greatest albums of all time. So that's who Kendrick Lamar is. Um, as I said before, he started the show squatting on a 1987 Buick GNX. And keep in mind, Kendrick was born in 87, and he said that his father drove him home from the hospital in the parent model to the GNX, which is a Buick Regal that was also released in 87. Okay, so let's go to what the song is now. The song, the first line of the entire song, Reincarnated with Love. The last line of the first stanza, which we talked about in part one, was Everybody Must Be Judged. Now we're going on to stanza two. By this time, God only favoring us, 20 years in, still got a pain, that pain dedicated to bear our truth. The headache can speak with a vigilant tongue. The predicate this time is fuck you. So, what he's saying here, it's associated with the reincarnation. This time, God is favoring us. 20 years in, he's been a rapper for 20 years. He still remembers the pain of poverty, and he's keeping it real by saying, 20 years in, still got that pain, dedicated to bear our truth. The next line, the headache can speak with a vigilant tongue. Well, vigilance is keeping a careful watch as to possible dangers and difficulties. So he's talking about speaking in a manner that he knows that whatever he's going to say he can be attacked for it. So he's keeping vigilant about what he talks about, okay? And then the next sentence, the predicate this time is fuck you. Predicate is grammar. You know, you've got a subject and a predicate. The predicate is the part of the sentence clause containing a verb. So the verb is, I guess it's fuck in this case. So the predicate this time is fuck you. In other words, the subject of the sentence, the subject of the song, the subject of this message is to the establishment, to the oppressors, is fuck you. Okay, the third stanza, I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I can power lift with Olympians too. I'm carrying various darts right now. I desert this bitch like tiramisù. Now, when he was speaking this in the show when he was rapping. He didn't use the word bitch. He went, and also he didn't use the word fuck. He also did because I guess he was like censored. So he made a little sound without saying those particular words. But in the actual song, those are the words that are in the song lyrics. So what he's talking about here in the first stanza is that he remembers his roots, even though he's been a rapper and famous for 20 years. He is aware of the power of his words, and he is taking a stand to the establishment with respect to the control over the people, and that is the predicate of FU. Okay? He then talks about carrying this message for the heavier hearts right now, and that he's so strong that he can carry it. He can power lift with the Olympians. And he's also carrying darts. So he's using his words as darts to go out and sting. A dart is not like a gun, it's not going to kill you. A dart can't maim you, it can sting you. So his words are thrown like darts, and they're stinging. They're very precise. Now, the last line of this stanza, I desert this bitch like tiramisu, is kind of interesting because you think, why is he talking about dessert? Why is he talking about tiramisu? Okay, I love tiramisu, Italian multi-layered delicious cake. Love it. But there's a double meaning on this. Dessert can be a dessert, or it can be dessert is an abandoned. So he's abandoning this bitch like tiramisu. Tiramisu in the Urban Dictionary is used under the circumstances of expressing sincerity, a genuineness, and without any ill intentions or intent to play on other people's emotions. So if you use the word tiramisu, it's like I give you my word. It's like tiramisu. You can say that, and it's like I'm giving you my word with sincerity. So he's abandoning this bee with sincerity. So that's the next stanza there. So very, very powerful here about bringing his message across that he is that he's speaking, I believe, not just for any one segment of society, but all segments of the society that are oppressed right now. I mean, that's just my viewpoint, and my looking at you might have different opinion, but I'm just taking a look at this and reading into this, and I'm hoping that this makes some sense to you. So I'm going to do other analyses and go along and see where it takes me, and move more into the choreography after this. So that's that. And hopefully you like and you listen to the next one as it comes out. Thanks.